So I've got a lot of stuff going on here recently, and it's really wild because I'm getting ready to switch to a completely different, I don't know if you would call it a phase of life or, um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you would call it. Um, but 6 years ago, all I wanted was to buy some land and start homesteading. Start living more self sufficiently and getting as much as I could from the land. Now, I still highly, highly value those concepts, but after buying a place and the changes that have occurred with me myself, like internally, I have changed perceptions, concepts, ideas a lot. I have changed a lot in the last 3 years that I have owned this place. And I have actually come to find out that I don't want to own anything like this. I don't think that we should own land, water, food resources, all that kind of stuff. I think it's stuff that should be open and available for absolutely everyone. It goes really deep. I know there's a lot of people that you can go ahead and you can have your arguments as far as like, oh, why we have to own stuff and all this and that, but it goes incredibly deep, further than just the I don't think we should own things. I think that these things should be shared, and it's something that we're not ready for as society, as humanity at this point, because everybody is so programmed to the concepts of ownership, and it would be outright chaos and like civil war kind of stuff at this point. But we are slowly transitioning to something that is more aligned with that concept, that idea of not owning anything but sharing everything. Anyway, over the last couple years, I have learned that I don't want to own property. I don't want to own my house. I don't want to have something that I'm strictly tied to, and I have to be the only one that's doing maintenance and keeping up on everything. Hundreds of years ago, when we actually lived in communities and everything, everybody helped out with everything that was going on throughout the community. If someone's house needed work, community came together for it. If somebody's land needed work, community came together for it. And so what I have found is that for me, this isn't about anybody else that's doing homesteading. This isn't about anybody else that has made changes in their life to step into this same kind of space. Purely me. I want to be able to be mobile all the time. I want to be able to have everything that I own, which is going to be super minimal, in one spot, and also mobile with me. And I want to be able to travel around and not just see other parts of the country, see other parts of the world, but I want to be able to go to other homesteads, and I want to be able to help them out with whatever they have going on. There are so many people that are trying to homestead by themselves, And it's just not feasible. It's not sustainable. We need a community. We need people to come together to help out with this sort of movement. And so what I'm looking at doing is buying something that I can convert to permanent on the road living quarters. And I just want to be able to have a small job that will help me with having money for any of the things that I still need that require it. And just go to homesteads and help them with the things that they have going on. I want to be able to go to people and give them my knowledge base, my information, my whatever it is that they can use from me, and to help them be more sustainable, to help them feel like they're making progress, and to help them be able to have that homestead where they feel like they are getting back from it as much as they are putting into it. Because the last couple of years, I have put so much time, so much money, so much effort, energy into this place, and it's showing by exponential amounts. I've got an amazing huge garden, and I say huge, it's like 50 by 25, but that is an enormous space to grow a lot of food. I've got my fruit trees that are flowering right now. I have got berry bushes. I have found berry trees on the property. I've got black walnut trees on the property. I've got my chickens. I have my flower beds that I'm growing food in as well. And I have started growing native flowers around different spots in the property to help draw in more pollinators. And so it is coming together really beautifully. And I will be super excited to sell this place and be able to give it to somebody else who is able to see it for its potential and what is here and what it can grow into, because this place has so much potential, and it is turning out absolutely fantastic. I just don't want this particularly anymore. And so I've got a couple things that I'm working on doing, getting a few things done with the house so that I can try and get as much as possible, obviously, for when I sell it. And then it's the process is going to be pretty straightforward. I don't know exactly what the universe has in store for me, but it's going to be paying off every single bit of debt that I have, and then just buying something so that I can convert it or upgrade it or whatever it happens to be, because I don't 100% know at this point, into permanent living quarters. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But it's so, I wanted to make this video because it's so crazy how we go from, oh, this is what I want, and then as we grow and evolve and we change and our perceptions change, our consciousness changes, our depth of being changes, and the ideas that we had also change. The constructs and concepts for how we think we want to live, they also change. But we have to be fluid. We can't just be, well, this is how it is, this is what I asked for, this is what I have to keep going with. Like, no, we are human. We should be able to ebb and flow just like the ocean, and change and accept the things that are changing within us, and be able to also change outwardly to accommodate those changes. We should be able to change where we're at, who we're around, what we're doing, what our life consists of. None of it's permanent. None of it. 0% of this life and everything in it is permanent. And so to think that you just have to have so many things a certain way and that's just how it is, it's a very, very limited mindset. And it keeps a lot of people stuck and frustrated and not understanding why, they're not happy in life and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like the changes are kind of scary. They are, because I'm so used to being set at this point in a certain way of being and doing. But I know that I have to change. I know that it needs to change. And so that's what I'm working on doing 100%. So I make sure my dogs aren't going to chase this truck. So that is where I'm at and what I'm doing, and it's just kind of wild. I absolutely love this property. I love where I'm at. There's a beautiful group of people that I'm surrounded by, and we check on each other. We make sure that we're doing good. My neighbors have been there for me when I need a hand, if I need a tool, if I need parchment paper. Like, absolutely beautiful in every aspect as far as where I am right now. But I have a calling for something different, something more, something that's not anything that I've done before. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm changing. That's where I'm heading. And while I've got the ideas in mind for what I want and how I want it to go, I'm absolutely letting the universe have its spark of beautiful intelligence in it all. Because if opportunity arises, I'm gonna take it. If something tells me, hey, this isn't right, I'm gonna walk away from it. And that feels right to me. Being able to do that feels right to me. So I hope you guys follow your heart. I hope you guys are able to notice when something doesn't feel right. I hope you're able to feel when something is off in your life and it needs to change. Like the water, we need to ebb and flow. We need to keep changing. We can't stay the same. It doesn't work. Our whole lives are changing. And we tried to stay just straight, narrow. This is how it's got to be. But it's not. It's not how it is. So, wanted to share this with you guys. I love y'all so much, and I will keep you posted on everything that I've got going on. I know I haven't posted a lot here recently, but I'll keep you up to date. There's going to be a lot happening in the next couple months. So, love y'all. Peace. I just caught the very tail end of it, but they were just running around for probably 4 or 5 minutes.